Fireflies, a song by Owl City that skyrocketed to popularity in 2009 and headlined the Billboard Top 100 charts for about 2 non-consecutive weeks. There is a set of lyrics, however, that perplexed me, which read, "You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep." You may be thinking, that's a lot of fireflies, and you would be absolutely right. But how much space would 10 million fireflies really light up? I'm going to apologize in advance. This video has a lot of math in it, and I promise it's for a good cause, that cause being my personal satisfaction. I spent 3 hours doing this at 1 o'clock in the morning, and if I don't have something to prove the fruits of my labor, I may lose my mind. Also, I have to add a disclaimer that I am quite stupid, so the math in this video could be entirely wrong. Let's begin. 10 million fireflies is quite a lot of fireflies. If we tried to fit them all into one space, there would be some possible no-clipping, and we can't have that, as that doesn't happen in real life. So, we split them into their own little bubbles. With a quick Google search, we can discover that the average length of a firefly is 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch. Using this, we can discover that we would need about 5 million square inches to house 10 million fireflies in a single layer over the atmosphere. For reference, that is about 75% of an American football field. You may be thinking, Spade, that isn't even that much space. What are you talking about, dude? That isn't even that fucking... What are you saying? I would like to see your reaction sitting in a football field stadium and seeing a sheet of fireflies above you. Yeah, brightness is also another factor. How bright would that many fireflies be? Well, fireflies have this funny mechanism called not staying lit for longer than a second at a time, or blinking, so we have to account for that. For the sake of this video, we're going to assume that they all blink at the exact same time with the exact same light level. Light is measured in a system called lumens, in which fireflies are 0.006 approximately. Using that, we can just multiply that number by 10 million. We get about 60,000 lumens. The amount of lumens that the sun's rays give off when hitting Earth is 93. That's really fucking bright. So basically, if you were about to fall asleep and 10 million fireflies surrounded your house like a SWAT team and decided to start blinking at random yet paced intervals, you would definitely think that something is up. Immediately afterwards, however, you would probably go blind by the sheer amount of brightness that they give off. Hope you didn't have anything important to do today. So great, now you know the surface area that 10 million fireflies would cover and how bright it would be. You've got the knowledge to the universe, and you can carry on your merry way. But I'm not done. Thinking about the science behind this only opens the door to a more extreme question. How many fireflies would it take to cover the entire Earth? I'm getting a little too deep, aren't I? The first thing we have to do is figure out how big the Earth actually is. I'm talking land, water, and any miscellaneous ice blocks that we may have forgotten in the North and South Poles. Thankfully, I didn't have to do the math for that, as another quick Google search can reveal that the surface area of the entire Earth is about 196.9 square miles. However, fireflies are measured in inches, so we're gonna have to do a bit of converting. That number is way too big for me to read out myself, and I don't really know how I'm even gonna be able to say it, so here is Google Translate saying it for me.
790,453,2,200,000,000 square inches.
Here comes the extra fun part, guys. We have to figure out how many fireflies we can fit in that space if they're all in their own little bubbles. This is another stupidly large number, so here is the internet man again.
395,226,500,000,000.
That's a lot of fireflies, but wait! There's more. I wish there wasn't. How many lumens is that many fireflies? So if we take the amount of lumens that the average firefly gives off individually, about 0.006, and we multiply it by the amount of fireflies that it would take to cover the entire Earth, a fuck ton, then we get another big number.
2,371,359,000,000,000 lumens.
I think it's safe to say that you will be going blind along with the rest of the people currently populating Earth. Have a safe journey. What did we learn in this video? Number 1, 10 million fireflies is way too many fucking fireflies, and you don't need that many. Number 2, don't ask stupid questions. And number 3, please subscribe. I spent too long doing this, and I need something to pay off. Thanks. As always, you're loved, wanted, and appreciated, and I'll see you in the next video. Maybe.